I remember like Shrek and Nemo.
Oh
I
my
don't know,
god,
I know
so
it's,
good.
it's not, but it's the same of now that we're talking about like cartoonish. I feel like those two as a child.
Shrek is love.
Shrek is so
Life.
Shrek is iconic. You remember Ice Age?
Ice Age.
Oh, so good. I
They
used
made
to love
15
it.
out of them.
I know.
The guy
Literally,
milked the hell out of that series.
man.
And
It was
kept,
good.
do you guys remember the beginning of Ice Age where it's
The
always
acorn?
the acorn where he
Yeah.
puts it, and it kept getting more dramatic.
Yeah.
Like
Yo.
once it was
Yeah.
just a little thing, in the,
Yeah.
like
He
it-
literally caused the end of the ice age
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
for the nut.
There's a space one too. Afterwards,
Yeah.
and it was there a space one?
Yeah,
One of the,
I
like,
never-
the 15th
They had.
version
It's
movie.
not like an actual like movie. I think it was just like a segment thing. on the side.
Did they actually? I know you're exaggerating by 15. Did
But
they
I think
make?
it's-
No, it's not actually.
Did
There's
they
not
make?
15,
Did
there's
they
too many.
make 4? I remember 4. So the last one, Continental Drift.
Yeah,
4.
I
That's the
don't
last one I remember.
It's a lot.
I
I
think
stopped
there's-
watching after 2.
they had a lot of sub series with it too. Though.
I think I watched 2 or 3.
yeah.
My little brother was so obsessed with Ice Age. He always went through a phase for a straight month. He'd watch the same movie every day. And Ice
Nice.
Age Continental Drift was one of them. So
Really?
I watched that movie so many times.
What about Madagascar?
Madagascar.
Madagascar.
Classic.
Oh
Iconic.
yeah, freaking love
The hippo.
And then
Yo,
the penguin. What's his name?
Oh,
And
they had a
the,
series, the
Oh,
Penguins,
yeah.
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 Oh,
and,
yeah, I forgot their
and then they had that song.
I like the movie.
I used to love that song.
the movie.
I remember I used to
Yeah.
because I had that on like the big cassette. I don't know what you call those
VHS.
friggin' VHS. Yeah, I used to plug it in and I would go to the end just for the music and I would dance with my brother at the TV. It was really weird, but
Man.
like it was so good.
the best song, unpopular opinion, but the best song from Madagascar series is in Madagascar 2, which is the Moto Moto song.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything
remember
about the second.
Bro,
Remember that.
did you know that song was made by Will I Am, like William
No,
from
I had no idea.
Fuck Out of
What?
Me? and Pharrell was on it, like Pharrell Williams.
Moto
Yeah.
Moto song
He,
with the
he
hippo.
produced it, I
Really?
think, and
Serious?
had like a, but he didn't even put his name on it, bro. It's so good. Just recently, I got it on my phone because I'm like, no way did someone actually make this song, and it's a full on song. They only used a part of it, but it's a full on song.
I'm trying to remember. There were so many. There was even somebody else you were telling me. Even the Madagascar. Madagascar had a bunch of tracks.
Oh,
A
tracks,
bunch
yeah.
of really good
There's
tracks,
a lot
but
of
even movies
famous
as well.
people as
A lot
well.
of famous
Oh, yes.
people in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so many famous.
Did they have like a half? Madagascar 1.5, or was that Lion King?
Lion King.
Lion King
Yeah,
1.5.
Lion King. Yeah.
And the Lion King was 1.5.
I don't know if it was 1.5. I think it was 2.5.
Okay, it was a half somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Lion King too.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a 3.
No one, because they went straight to TV. No one actually
Oh,
watched
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Okay. I have a question for you guys. What was your favorite childhood movie?
That's tough. You can't.
Childhood
Yeah.
movie,
No, like
cartoon?
animated. Animated.
Oh,
We'll-
animated.
We'll stay animated. I'll tell you mine to give you
Yeah.
some. I
Don't
know,
tell me something
ideas.
like Shark Tale.
Over the Hedge.
I love that movie. Oh my
Put it
god.
right here.
That was
Such
so
a
good.
clown
Such a good movie. It was so
So
good.
good.
Had the
It's
video
so
game,
good, dude.
Bro,
It was
the
so good.
chips, the chips looked so good in them.
I know.
It's like 3D.
Bro, I
That
sound
is
so
true.
fat right now. I keep remembering the
Insane.
food scenes.
Do you guys remember Open Season?
What?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's 2 of those as
I
well.
used to
I
have that
forgot
game as
that
well. I used to
existed.
hold the hunters and just throw them off cliffs. It was so fun.
Man,
I don't know why. But it was so
there
good.
are so many.
There's a
dude.
lot. That's the
There is so many.
Oh,
I can't
hold on,
even
hold on.
like remember some
Favorites.
stuff that I'm like, I have no idea.
my
Okay,
favorite
can,
one.
can we
though.
do top 3?
Yeah,
Top 3.
Top
Well, if
3.
you have
Okay.
honorable mentions, just
Honor-
like
yeah, oh,
I'm
yeah,
just trying to
honorable
think of
mentions,
something.
yeah.
Okay, honorable mentions. I'd put Tarzan. Love Tarzan. I
Ooh, I
love
forgot about Tarzan.
Yeah.
that was a violent ending. It was very dark. I remember
But
when he
I
Yeah.
fell
loved it.
down and
And-
hung himself, and it was just
Yeah, it was pretty messed up. But also the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Phil Collins literally went in and dropped
yeah, I
Like
one
know.
of the
many
best
bangers.
albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good. I don't know if you guys remember. You weren't there for it, but in high school, were you in my English class? I did my summative on it,
Yes.
and everyone made fun of me. But it was actually a really good
Yes.
song. It was made by Phil Collins, like one of the biggest like stars out there. But nobody knew that he made it. So they're like, "Yo, you like." They started laughing like you put a
Tarzan
Tarzan
movie?
song on.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no, the music video is from Tarzan, but it's a Phil Collins song. Okay, Tarzan, and then Treasure Island.
Oh my god!
That's true.
George, yes,
Island.
you know it wasn't known, but it's so good.
I had
It's so
I
good.
found out about that from the game. I had the game, then I was like, oh, this is a movie. Let me check it out. Oh my god! holy
What
crap.
was it? Mine is pretty generic, but I really watched like Toy Story 1 a lot. I watched Toy Story
Wow.
1 like
One.
so much.
Hmm.
Like I feel like as a child, and I don't even know why. I feel like Toy Story 1 has to be for me up there
Hmm.
as one that's like super
I haven't-
super memorable.
Is that honorable mention or your favorite?
I think it'll be my favorite.
Your favorite? What are honorable mentions?
Like I don't know. I liked Kung Fu Panda, but I was a little bit older though. I
yeah,
wasn't that.
I wouldn't count.
I really like that,
Actually,
but-
you could.
I have an
could you-
honorable mention. It's not a movie, but Looney Tunes.
Oh my god. Okay,
pretty
that's so
big,
good.
though. That's like
Yeah.
That's so good.
The Space Jam count as one?
yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a,
yeah,
that's a good
Space
movie.
Jam one was also
Yeah.
pretty
That was,
good.
and was that
I
like
watched
that was
second
probably
one.
the first major cartoon and
Yeah.
real life
Yeah.
collab.
To be fair,
collab.
they did pretty good
Yeah,
for
they
the
did.
time.
It was really good, man.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Freaking Space
Yeah.
Jam was
Oh,
amazing.
B movie.
Yeah.
Bro,
B
get
movie.
get.
I just remembered it. I don't
You
think it'll
like
still
the
be up
B
there.
movie?
No, I mean, I just
B
remember
movie is good the same way. I mean, Shrek is actually good, but like
But
B
there's
movie
an
was
ant
so.
movie though.
Bro,
Two. There's an ant
She
one.
was trying to have
Yeah,
sex with a bee.
ants, yeah, I remember that.
There's an animal, Bug's Life.
Yeah.
She was
No?
flirting with a bee. The bee was like, "You
Bugs
like
Life.
jazz?"
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bugs Life.
Bugs
He
Life.
said it.
Yes, Bugs Life.
Yeah,
Okay, that was a good one.
Bro.
B movie came to my head because I was trying to go towards it.
No.
Bugs Life. I'm like, there's a bug.
It was
Bro.
just the obstacle of the way. Yeah, it's
B movie is one of those movies. It's cursed. I don't know how they let
Yeah.
it through production. It's cursed.
It was just all right. I here's the thing. Back then, I didn't have any taste. I just liked all of them. Like, you know what I
Actually,
mean?
no, I shouldn't shame you. I
Like,
shouldn't shame
liked
you for it.
all of
Like,
them. Like any movie I would watch was like, yo, this is actually pretty
Yeah.
good.
B
Yeah.
movie, was that the one that's like you like jazz?
it
or
is.
whatever
It is. It's the one with all the
yeah.
memes. Yes.
You guys ever watch that movie Robots or Robot?
Yeah.
Whatever it is?
Robot.
The one with
Underrated
where the
movie.
meme
Yeah.
comes with like upgrades.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was-
His dad was a dishwasher.
Yeah.
And then there was like a big fat like a blob working. He was like the CEO of the robot company. You've definitely seen it.
It's
100%.
it's
not
one
ringing
of
a
those
bell.
that you
It
have
is-
to
you have to go back. Way
unlock
back in
it.
It's
there.
one of those like redacted memories.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
so underrated.
All I think of is
Yeah.
iRobots, but I know
Oh,
that's
yeah, that
definitely
was
not
good.
it.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to
me,
think.
There's
I mean,
Wall-E, there's Up.
Are those
Wally's
two
good.
new though?
Oh, Wally. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
the-
got you.
That is my
Wally's
number
good.
one.
But are those two new though?
I don't care.
Honestly. It makes no sense anyway.
I feel like Wally was like at least like you were like 10 years old for Wally.
Yeah, I remember that.
when
Wait, actually,
Wally
I
like
need, I need
hit
to
the
know when
spot.
Wally came out. Hold on.
Oh, we don't have the iPad or anything, eh?
Yeah.
I think 2014. I'm gonna guess. I have
No, no, no,
idea.
that's, no, it's way older than
It's
that.
way older. I'm pretty sure you were
Yeah.
like 10 or 12 when I came out.
Okay,
Like,
never mind.
yeah.
Okay, then maybe 2009.
It's 2008, same year as Iron Man. Man, that was a
Oh,
blessed year. We
yeah.
got Iron Man and one?
Really?
Yeah.
There's another one that they made after Hero 6, but that came way
Oh
after
my god,
the
Big Hero
6.
6.
No,
I never watched
it-
it.
What
What about
I'm
It's
not
so
saying
good.
it is. It
It's
just
so
came way
good.
back
What
after. It's
about
very good.
How to Train Your Dragon?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
also
those
Is
are
that
good.
too new?
I think too new.
Oh,
I'm
that's
being
good
I'm
movie.
being too much of a
There's
I'm
a
being too
s-
strict on this. I think we can just
We
leave
can
it.
go
The
older.
girl who was in Hawaii, Snitch.
Oh, Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Thank you. I remember parts of that.
family.
That's so good. No, that I used to love that shit. Oh my god.
That's it.
Oh, Emperor's New Groove.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
yes.
that's my 1, 2, and 3. All of that.
Okay.
Pull the lever, wrong lever. So good, man. So
Man,
good.
oh,
that was
This is going
iconic.
to. I like
living memory
Moana
lane.
too. What was the girl?
Moana,
I
it's
never
too new.
watched that.
It's
Too
Moana.
new.
No,
Moana's too-
Moana. Sorry, it's the girl. It's the girl who was in the,
Mulan.
Okay,
I
that was
love
actually
Mulan.
really good.
I love.
I haven't
Mulan.
watched the movie, but Mulan, the cartoon,
Yeah.
is something that is pretty
Mulan
memorable
is
for
definitely
me.
one of my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
You know who up there is Little Mermaid. As a kid
Oh
growing
my
up,
god, yeah.
I fucking loved.
I feel like I
that
had a
movie.
crush on them.
To be
I
honest-
had to crush on the girl, and that's why.
Bro,
I think it's my first.
to be honest,
feeling was like,
I didn't like the Little Mermaid.
I don't even remember. I just
I
remember.
only
like
watched
that.
it because
Yeah.
of the girl.
Did you guys watch 101 Dalmatians, the Dalmatians
Yes.
movie? Cruella, I used to be so afraid of her. My God, I used to get nightmares. She was such a terrifying old bony lady. It was just looked like a skeleton, friggin' Skeletor walk. Oh, also that reminded me, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
have you
yeah.
seen that with
Yes.
Jack? What's his name? Jack Skellington.
Jack
So
Skellington,
good.
yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Coraline.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, I watched that
Coraline.
recently.
I watched Coraline
Yeah.
for the first time.
I showed them Coraline. Bro,
Yeah.
I watched Coraline
so
so,
good.
many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah,
so
it's
many.
really, really
Coraline is a masterpiece. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's a
Too
10
much
out of 10
work,
for me.
dude. Too much effort, bro.
Stop
Lot of
motion. Stop motion. What's the new one?
Just
Kubo.
to make that.
The new one from the same studio, Kubo, is way more like impressive in terms of the animations, but no way does it come close to.
The plot or
to-
storyline.
It's just.
That was such a good movie.
It's
Yeah.
it's so special, man.
I watched that like within the last year. Sorry for interrupting, because
Yeah.
I never watched. Joyce was like, "Excuse me." You have to watch
You
it.
watched it at the same time because he also it was the last year that I watched.
Yeah, it was just
was
this
very
summer
good.
actually that I showed you Coraline. It was very
Such
recent.
a
Yeah.
memory ding because there's so many movies like the Notre Dame Hunch of.
Oh, Hunch.
Oh, that was also scary. The
Oh.
villain in that movie terrified
What
me.
about
Man, I'm scared of everything. Oh my god, the
Despicable
cartoon.
Me?
So,
Is that too new?
wait, which one?
Despicable Me?
I count it as too new.
Too new?
Despicable
Too
Me
new,
is
but
the
it's
I
newer
just like
generation.
the Minions. My
You,
God.
you know
Bro,
what
stop.
I like? You know what that movie?
Banana?
You guys
Or
are
Incredibles.
Incredibles.
Oh,
really
yeah,
good.
Incredibles,
Yeah.
yeah.
How did we
Incredibles
forget
was
about that? That
Incredibles.
second
Yeah.
one when it came out, it was huge.
There's so
Um,
many cartoons that you feel like you watch, but when you
Yeah.
see, it, you're like, dude,
Yeah.
I forgot this wasn't even in my
We were
brain. I
blessed.
remember
We
this.
were
blessed.
really were. We had a really good childhood.
Really like.
There are pretty good ones now, but I don't know.
like
They're all
like
remakes.
Brave
It doesn't
and
come close, man. You can't
don't
see
know.
someone hang himself
It's
by the end.
Frozen. Like, bro,
Hotel
imagine growing up
Transylvania?
on Frozen.
It's not this doesn't,
Yeah, that's
doesn't hit
true,
the
true.
same.
Hotel
they're
Transylvania?
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
watched it, but
I haven't
I'm
watched it
assuming.
either.
I'm just
Nah,
biased.
It doesn't hit the same.
No.
In movies
Alright.
back then, I was watching an older movie the other day, and I realized that apart from the visuals and stuff, the filming style, everything is so different. It looks
Yeah.
so old.
Yeah.
Like I was watching, I think Spider-Man. I was watching the
Yeah.
first one. I saw my brothers, and he just looked at something, and the camera zoomed into just his eyes, and I'm like, you don't see those shots. Like
It's a lot more dramatic.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's, in movies nowadays, on top of the technology and stuff, it's just the way they film has changed so much, and it was just
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
They
Things
take it more. I feel like it's more realistic, like George is saying,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
compared
Like
to
back then, I
before.
feel like it's
Yeah.
maybe more jarring in a way. Like now, it's more just
I'm trying to think. Oh,
I don't know. Maybe it's more stable in a way, so it's easier to see things. But
Yeah.
But it's also like you said, so much more different. So
Yeah.
much.
You guys remember Home Alone?
Oh, those man,
Yes.
so
So
good,
special.
so good, man. That's one movie. Even if I saw it to this day, it's like,
I'd
still
sit through
good.
the whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
although when I was young, even though I'm like, I think these guys should be dead by now.
Yeah.
But I'll let it pass. Like,
Every time
so
I watched
good
that
movie.
movie, I was like, okay, creative. I am going to make traps and
Yeah, I
doorways
know.
and windows for any intruder.
Yeah.
Little
What
did I
was
know
it?
I was in an apartment building.
What was that movie where they shot the whole movie in one take?
1917. Sorry.
No, but there was one. No. Oh
That
no,
was
no,
a war
no, no,
movie.
sorry,
That was
never
from
mind, never
one
mind.
thing.
Yeah, no, no. I was thinking of the one where they shot it as if it's on a recorder. There was a bunch like that,
Oh, like
but there's the one where the guy gets
Blair Witch
superpowers.
Project.
No,
Oh
no.
no.
The,
oh,
the guy gets superpowers, and his friends were like,
starts with an O, I think.
I have no idea.
you know, and he had like
Zero clue.
and that whole meme was like, what's his name? Like, stop doing that. And
Chronicle.
Chronicles.
No,
That's right,
I never
Chronicle,
watched it.
yeah.
I just know as
It's
them
pretty
because
good.
I've
It's
wanted
pretty
to
good.
watch it for a
Yeah.
while.
This reminds me of a really old movie that I really like. Is Mrs. Doubtfire?
I never
heard of it.
watched it with Robin Williams. Never
Yeah,
watched it.
Robin Williams or like Jumanji.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Jumanji, yeah.
Jumanji,
Oh,
the
Jumanji.
OG,
Okay,
the
that
original.
That movie also
Yeah.
scared me.
Okay, it
Yeah,
scared
yeah.
me too.
Yeah,
Okay,
terrified.
I'm
What,
glad it's not-
Jumanji?
Yeah, the first
Jumanji
one.
did
Yeah.
like, especially when they went in the game for the first time. Like, dude,
It's
What is it?
the old one's kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. Oh, what's
there's
that?
so many movies now. When you go back and watch it, they make such sexual jokes.
100%.
Yeah.
So even like Disney, like
Disney.
movies.
I
Yeah.
think it's for parents when they take their kids, they have some sort of like,
Bro,
What are the parents
Shrek.
watching?
Shrek
Yeah.
has so
But
many.
even
Yeah.
Robots that we talked
Doesn't
about, that movie has
Tarzan's
so many.
have a lot?
Yeah.
No way.
That's when I saw it recently because someone was posting on Twitter about like, the scene from the movie, and then it was like a thread of all these, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's so weird
You're
how you
such
just
an
miss that.
innocent
You're
mind.
so
How did they
innocent.
get away with
Yeah,
it?
You don't catch
Literally.
anything.
You don't even realize it.
Oh man, so good.
Yet your parents are there laughing their heads
But
off, and you're like,
Also, we had Harry Potter, man.